Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Creative Amplifiers show. I have just lost my Elgato prompter again, so I'm talking into a dark screen. I can't see Mark and Lisa, but I'm convinced that they're here. So if you're here, guys, please say hello.
We're here.
We are here. I have to say, I'm glad that you're here because
Yes.
that was a long 2 minutes seeing you not there, bearing in mind how you are.
Yes, it's been one of those. It's been one of those days, but grateful to be here with you two after our time together overseas, as it were, in the UK for Creator Camp in Birmingham, and that's what we wanted to have a quick chat about today. We're not going to have a long show for various reasons, technical and otherwise, but we thought we'd just step into the live streaming again and just say hello to everybody. And we've already got a couple of people joining us, so let's talk. How are you both doing, and how was Birmingham and the trips over for you? Not a big, long trip for you, Mark, but obviously, Lisa, you had multiple hops, I think, to get to Birmingham. So let's start with you. How was your trip to Birmingham?
It was great. I actually was gone from LA for almost a month. I was in New York for a few weeks. Then I went to London, then to Birmingham, then back to New York, then back here. So the jet lag was real. Let me tell you. But I'm good. I'm back. I'm good. I'm back on LA time, and it was great seeing you guys. We had such a good time.
It was
hanging out.
It was fun indeed.
Yeah.
Yes, Mark. What about you? How was your long trip?
Well, yeah, it was a long commute of an hour back home. So jet lag was minimal. It's a bit weird having gone the other way in previous creator camps, having done the trip across to America. So literally just to be down the road was was quite amazing. But as Lisa said, great to be able to, for the three of us to get to hang out. I know everyone said I would like joined at the hip, but it's like we spend a lot of time here doing this, but we don't spend that much time together in real life. So yeah, always great to make the most of it. And we even managed to get a Moscow Mule in pre-camp, which is always a nice
pre-camp
thing.
Moscow Mule. Yes, and what was nice as well is that we actually joined Mark at his lovely home. So Lisa and I sort of descended on Mark's house for, I think it was a couple of days before. Lisa got there one day before. So we had a bit of a catch-up and a meet-up before actually getting to Birmingham as well. And yes, there were 3 Moscow Mules, well 4, if you include Nancy in there. One of them was non-alcoholic, but I think the other 3 were firmly alcoholic. I can pretty much say that. Yeah.
I can tell you the vodka bottle is no longer full. In fact, it's gone altogether.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay. So, and
That wasn't us.
no, it wasn't. Definitely
It wasn't just us that day.
No. And have all the chocolates gone? May I ask?
The chocolate.
They've been replenished once or twice since then because we've not been together for, what's it, 3? This is the 3rd week, isn't it? Because you've been away and Lisa's been going back.
That's right.
Yeah, no. The chocolate habit is real, but it's proper dark chocolate. It's good for you. It's good for my bones, I think. And they've been replenished a couple of times.
Dark chocolate is very good for you. And, it's like the same as red wine.
Thank
Red
you.
wine and dark chocolate. Those are the 2 staple diets for everybody. Yeah. So
Life is good.
So let's talk about Creator Camp. I mean, this is the first Creator Camp in the UK. I know that the UCAM team have been over to the UK before for attending some conference many years ago, but I think it was decided because it was in conjunction with TubeFest that was going on the Friday. The UCAM team thought it would be a great idea to sort of match those 2 together and create like a 2-day event. So people who bought the tickets for Creator Camp also got access to TubeFest as well. And the entire ECAM team, and when we say the entire, we mean the entire ECAM team, descended upon London to start with. I think they had a sort of a couple of days over in London and then they joined everybody in Birmingham. So I know we've met, I think, pretty much most of the ECAM team before, but was there faces that you guys hadn't met before that had turned up?
I think I knew everybody from Amesbury specifically because some of the team are sort of very close by, aren't they? And Tyler had come in, I think, before, and some of the other guys have been. Yeah, so I think I had met them, maybe not all in the same room at the same time, which was the really lovely thing. And we had our sort of speakers dinner that night before, which was really nice. And it's always great to see Adrian and Ian and everybody, and that's nice to sort of catch up with people having spent time with them before as well. And then thought the workshops we did on the day were great fun, and I really enjoyed Adrian's workshop at TubeFest, literally taking the the people who got up on stage, turning them from literally looking up their nose in a laptop to actually making them look really great and really professional. Literally, light, camera, look here, look fantastic. It was a really great practical workshop, which came across really well.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. I think it was for me. It was really nice to again just physically meet people who we'd not seen for a while. I also met two of my customers that I hadn't actually met in person, which was great. You know, you meet these people virtually and you have a chat, and then you see them in person. It was really nice. So I think from a networking perspective, these events are really good for that, because whilst we do spend a lot of time online and in virtual environments, we don't always get the opportunity to hang out and have a sort of proper conversation. So I think that was really sort of key for me to attend these events and actually sort of see the people that we've not seen for a while. And as I said, to get the entire Ecamm team together and have a chat as well. And some of the Ecamm team, I think Jill and a few others hadn't left the country before. So that was nice for them to come over to Europe, which was formerly Europe, and visit London and so on, which was great. And then see the dizzy heights of Birmingham, which was interesting. And also to catch up with Jans that we'd spoken to and seen, which was cool.
It really made me realize how important in real life gatherings are, especially now.
Yeah.
With everything, everything AI, and you don't know what's real and whatever. So I enjoyed that aspect of it.
Yeah.
A lot, so.
And the conversations are different, aren't they? Because you're having them over dinner and over a drink and a social event rather than we have an hour, let's talk about what we're working on, or setting up a show or whatever. I mean, we do pretty well at just chilling out and having a nice time, but there is something about the in real life where the conversation can ebb and flow around what you're just working on too.
Yes, definitely. Let's show a couple of photographs. We've got a collection of, some photographs that we've managed to pull together. There's a few more as well, and also with TubeFest, for the people that attended TubeFest, I think the replays are going to be available soon as well. I did ask when those were there, because there's quite a few events that we didn't get a chance to see, because how TubeFest worked for people who didn't attend is it was split into two sort of two areas. There was the creator track and then the professional business side, and there were two stages, and there were conferences and sessions going on in both of those, and it wasn't always practical to be able to join all of them. So at least we get the opportunity to maybe look at some of those events as they're in the replay. But let's take a look at some of the pictures real quick. So this is how we start. Well, this is how my trip started with Mark, basically. So I sort of turned up at Mark's house a day before Lisa, and he treated me to go into this place where Hotel Chocolate is. And Hotel Chocolate is a chain where they make really, really delicious chocolate. And unbeknownst to me, they'd actually opened this large factory not far from where you are, Mark. And it's a retail factory and a cafe, right? It's got everything in that big building.
Yeah, it's sort of the outlet for the distribution. Yeah, just by us. So.
And this was, I think it was some sort of chocolate drink, of course. I think mine was orange flavored and salted caramel, and yours was, I don't know what yours was. Was it orange or something? Or
I think mine was orange. Yeah, I don't have a regular one. I quite like to mix it up. And, and I have to say, normally I don't go for the full on cream like that. I was just showing off. But
yeah, when she said, "Did you want some cream with your coffee?" Like, well, why not? But it was delicious. Anyway, next picture. So this was us at the pre-dinner at Walmart, waiting for people to turn up. The picture on the right was one of the nice tables in this beautiful place. We were actually downstairs in another sort of big room, but that's the three of us, completely sober. There, I think we'd just been out walking around Birmingham, I think, before we turned up. It was a beautiful day as well. Very nice, very relaxed, and
great weather while I was in
Yes,
England.
you brought the sunshine with you, which was very nice.
Yeah, I think also every time we need to say Birmingham, we need to get Lisa to say it, because it sounds so much better than when we say it.
Why? No? What?
Yeah, just Birmingham, exactly. It's not what I have in my head when I hear it in my accent.
We don't say it with a Birmingham accent either, which I'm not going to try and butcher on this show.
No.
And we have a few people, and I just see Jeff in the comments, and as if by magic, Jeff turns up in the comments, and he's right there in the picture. So there you go, Jeff. There is you talking to, and I forget the lady's name, I'm sorry, but it was nice to catch up with you. on the night before as well. So this was the sort of the evening before it all kicked off at Creator Camp. There's quite a few people knocking around there. So we've got Mitzi on the left as well, and the other gentleman who's taking lots of pictures. So Jeff, thanks for joining us tonight as well on the show. And then that was sort of the group photo of the Creator Camp team and everybody that was there. And Jeff's there front and center on the left there. And who's that lady on the far right next to Ken? Anybody recognize who that is? There you go.
I don't know who that is. Some random person.
Some random person just turned up. Oh, this looks like a good group photo. We'll just it was a great, time, I think. And what for me, I think for Creator Camp, it just seemed to go very quickly. Right, there was it's about 7 hours worth of sessions altogether, but it just seemed to fly. And all the speakers there were great and lots of fun information. And it was nice that we got a chance to sit down and talk about our journey and how we met at Creator Camp as well, which I thought was a nice sort of spot that we had as well. And I think the next ones are just a mixture of, funny dancing. We're not going to talk about that. The three of us there at the Creator Camp room where it all kicked off with Ecamm, and then some wonderful people down the bottom. And there's the lady at the back. Oh yeah, that's Mitzi at the back, just behind Paul, I think, there, just creeping it. Photobomb. She just photobombed the entire thing.
Yeah, exactly. And we should have a big shout out to Mel there in the bottom.
Oh yes,
in the bottom left, because it was so nice hearing about what she was doing and getting loads of great advice from Doc and ideas of cameras and overhead shots and stuff, sort of soap making and craft related stuff that we were chatting about in different ways. So yeah, do let us know if you need any more guidance and support, or just let us know how you're getting on, because it's great just to better sort of hear people who had sort of learnt something from being at camp, and then how that develops there on in, not just seeing the final thing, but how the journey happens, and the plugging in a camera, trying it with a different shot, and all those different things. It's nice to be able to sort of follow those journeys as well.
Definitely, yeah. It's good. It's going to be super fun. So yeah, please share whatever you have with us. We have a few comments. It's only going to be a short show tonight, but I just thought I'd plug in some of these comments whilst I can see them. Saeed says, how was it seeing people's legs? Well, it wasn't awkward, but people do have them. And we were talking about this actually before Saeed and I were on a call a few hours ago, and it was interesting. Like when you meet people in person, it's like, yeah, they've actually got legs, and they're either tall or short or whatever it is. And Sammy's joined us. Hello, Sammy. It's first time here, I think. So thank you for joining us, Sammy. Nice to see you. And Jeff says, has Jill fully recovered yet? I know she wasn't well when she came back. I think she posted somewhere on Facebook that she wasn't very good. I think a couple of people came down with stuff, but it's always the same when you travel, right? You're picking up all these bugs and things. There goes my prompter again. It's just disappeared. So once again, I'm talking to a black screen. It's an interesting show tonight, I have to say. Any more then, because I'm probably going to have to close this show very quickly because I can't see anything whatsoever. But any closing thoughts around Creator Camp and TubeFest before we close, and we're back next week at the same time?
I would say if you have a chance to go to something like this, go do it, because it's just the people you meet, the things you learn, and just the experience of it is so well worth it. Something good is going to come out of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I think we're sort of the poster people for that. We weren't expecting anything, and here we are a couple of years later, enjoying our show and all the things that we've got planned, which is really nice. And we should do a shout out to Saeed as well, because we had a conversation at camp about being out in the great outdoors, and I think since then I've seen at least one, if not two, pictures of Saeed out and about in the big wide world.
Indeed.
So that was very exciting and very timely, Saeed.
Yeah, I think Saeed should set up his own little group where we can meet up, because Jan was saying he'd love to meet you as well in person, Saeed. So there you go. We've put down the gauntlet. We all want to catch up with Saeed at some point. I can see my monitor flashing crazy. And Jeff was saying that it would be great if they could run a repeat of next year. Yeah, I mean, I think all depends on how well it was, received. And I know that there's been a lot of buzz around Creator Camp later in the year in the US, and they've sent out some forms around feedback forms and things like that. So I guess if the feedback is positive for Creator Camp UK, then there will be another repeat of it next year, but we'll see. I don't think the entire Ecamm team is going to come over again, But at least it would be nice to have another sort of gathering and catch up.
Yeah. And Jeff, what was your favourite bit? It was great to sort of meet you in real life as well, but what was your favourite bit in terms of a particular part of the workshop or a particular part of the event that struck for you?
Yeah, let us know in the comments, Jeff, just before we disappear. I know a lot of people came to Creator Camp as well with sort of no idea about what to expect, just so they could actually catch up and meet and network and socialize and get a chance to sort of say hello to people that they've either followed. And I think that's what we found when we went to the first sort of Creator Camp and that networking event back a couple of years ago, where it was like, wow, we've seen all these people on the television and now we get to chance to see and talk to them in real life. And people were just super nice. Everybody's the same. It was just a wonderful experience. So as Lisa said, if you do get an opportunity to network and catch up in real life, then do so, or your AI avatar will be doing it for you in a couple of years.
No,
Which is true. No, I don't think so. Not yet. All right. Well, I think I'm just waiting for any comments coming in. Let me just check. No, there's no more comments. So I think we'll just call it a night. Sorry for the brief, short show, but we will be back to full steam. In fact, Jeff just did comment at the last minute. So good on you, Jeff. He said, just meeting all the online friends for the first time. Yeah, and I think that's the thing, right? It's just catching up with those people. And it is like you do form these friendships over time. I know it's a virtual event, and things that we do online is we just see these people on the television. But when you do meet them in real life, it's nice to actually catch up with people and say hello, which is why I really enjoy networking events. May it continue, and we'll probably see you at another networking event in the future. So we will be back next week, same time. We'll be talking about our workshop that we've got coming up. And there are still some places left. So if you are interested in going from a concept of a show all the way to either doing a recorded or a live show, then we can help you with that. We've done it ourselves. We met at Creator Camp, as you know, formed this show and had a blast in doing it. And we can take you along for the ride and tell you how we did it. So go to creativeamplifiers.live, sign up, register your interest, and we will be scheduling some dates very soon for you to come and join us, and we'll take you through how we did this as well. All right, until then, it's good night from me, and I will see you both next week, same time, same place, and we'll see you then.
Adios.
Bye.